And we're going to start up the last video for today, most likely. Alright, so, Piamet, Juba, Silly, are all of you ready for our foray into the Tam-Tara Deepcroft?
What's Tam-Tara Deepcroft?
Silly, cue us up.
Did Piamet say yes?
Yeah.
I said, mm-hmm.
Okay, Tam-Tara Deepcroft.
There it is.
My cat is staring at me. It's unnerving.
My cat is sleeping.
And here's the second dungeon in the game, the Tam-Tara Deepcroft. Giant ominous purple orb just floating in the center of the place. Here we go.
Where's my food?
That's true. Got time to eat more mushroom eggs. No, today feels like a marmot stick kind of day.
I'm using gathering food.
That's what I'm using too.
So you can see the purple orb just floating there in the distance. Alright, so I think the only person who has lines in this place is the end boss. Who wants to voice the end boss?
Isn't Piamet the most of all of us like a mind flayer?
I guess.
Fuck you. Miro Apprentice earns the achievement.
To crush your enemies. Get that achievement for killing 500 enemies.
Not bad.
Miro, look at my new title.
The professional. Excellent.
I got a new title today too.
Oh?
Yeah. I got it while you were doing some stuff a minute ago.
Was it Razor of Mountains?
No. It was Deck Hoarder.
Oh, you got 60 cards?
Yeah.
I'm halfway to that.
I only have a few more cards than that. Like, they caught up to me because I don't do a lot of triple triad stuff. I'm not very good at it,
either.
so...
I got my Thancred card and I'm like, okay, I'm done.
Thancred.
I don't think I have that card, so... So yeah, this dungeon doesn't have a lot to it, but minor spoiler alert, we get to come back here later. And it is awesome. So please, wait for it.
Please look forward.
Please understand.
Wanna go inside rooms?
Yeah. Kill as much shit as possible over here. Let's kill these croft lights. I don't know what a croft light is, but whatever.
A little blue ball floating in the air.
Apparently. Apparently my vision is blocked by this well. And treasure. Silly Lusomber gets 3 vials of ether.
Which I will soon vend.
Alright. Here's another treasure chest. The Actinic Tomb. Don't forget about the one that's padding.
Yeah, I know. I just didn't feel like there was any point to.
No, he's
grabbing
walking
him.
away, so he's on his way back now, though.
Yeah. Don't worry, I drop kicked him in the chest.
That's what he needed. As much
Not
as
quite, not quite like the Dying Light drop kick.
I was just about to ask. Still, he gets 2 potions to vendor.
Oh my god. I don't need all this stuff in my inventory. What's going on?
Alright, so here's the first boss. Boss rooms are always marked by these purple lines. That's how you know a boss is coming up. So, as you can see, one of them is right outside one of these purple lines. Who dares disrupt the right? Silly, you can voice the next one.
Okay.
But that's not all. There's still this dude.
Fury has completed adventure.
I'm starting to do fates again. I should go buy some more ventures.
Yeah. It's always good to have adventures.
And Thunder, what an asshole.
Alright, so after this, the treasure chest, and then you collect the cultist orb, and what happens is... Look at that, one of the lines leading up to it is gone. And we get a plundered Bowlord. That's for casters. I'll just greet it. And the force field that was here is now gone. We can now proceed forward. There we go. I think there's one that Pat's here as well. It's a caster.
I'm gonna go down to him, because he's here.
Yeah.
I swear Pugilist is like the most noisiest class.
It can be pretty loud, yeah. Alright, back this way.
Is it? Yeah, it's this way, right? To get the extra rooms of stuff. Oh, hello.
They wasted no time.
They were like, I see him. The Miro, I must kill it.
Oh, they're like, ooh, Lalafell, lunch.
I'd believe that of the Diorite. They don't see Lalafells too often here, though.
It is true.
It is
They're
Gridania.
mostly Ulda.
Ethereal Blonde's plate belt. A room full of Dioramites up ahead.
You got stuck on a puddle. How
What?
do you get stuck on a puddle?
Lalafell.
Tiamat got caught on a rock during our last Aurum Vale run.
That's true.
Well, that's Aurum Vale. You want to get stuck on a rock for that one.
Not when you're fighting coin counter.
As long as you're not in melee range.
I told Tiamat that the next...
I was tanking.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was fine. I didn't die.
I told Tiamat that the next hard mode dungeon they're bringing out is Aurum Vale.
Well, as long as it's not the
I didn't
vault.
believe him.
No, they're gonna bring out the Vault hard mode.
That'd be the ultimate patch for PM at Vault, Hard Mode, Moogle, Beast Tribe.
Every boss is the same difficulty as Share-Bear. Silly, you're this dude.
Titan
I
Savage.
smell fresh blood!
Titan Savage.
Titan Savage. Are you ready for Sephiroth tonight?
Oh yeah. I did all my research.
Excellent. I hope everybody else did their research too.
And wait to use Spinning Slash on this guy.
Crit!
What is spinning slash?
The second attack.
Oh, okay.
Just when the other mobs are low, I just wait. I just hold on to it.
You gotta love when you have internal release up and you don't crit at all other than your boot shine guaranteed crits.
Yep. I mean, what's your crit chance at now with that up at this point? Like, probably that is the thing that's supplying any of your crit.
Yeah, probably. Seeing them once again, we turn that off. Hey, silly upgrade.
No, actually, it's not. Not yet.
I would assume that something in this dungeon would not be an upgrade. I don't even know where they added them in to this point in the game.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure the level 30 two-handed sword they start you with is better than anything you can get in these dungeons.
They probably just did
That's
it
a
for consistency.
gladiator sword.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
How about that? I didn't even look at it.
Oh, well, gladiator sword makes sense. I said bastard sword. Bastard swords are usually two-handed swords.
They can be wielded with one hand. Not easily, but a hand and a half is...
Look, you son of a bitch, don't contradict me. Yay, we're killing flesh fly swarms. This game is insistent on me killing clouds of bugs.
They're very dangerous.
I mean, it makes sense for a magic user to fight like clouds of bugs, because but punching each bug just seems like it's being effective. Unless you have
Dane Cook reference.
yeah. Fuck bees.
Punch every bee in the face.
Saw it, and I came out.
There we go. So look at all that. So what do you think, Piamet? Do you want to voice the end boss of this place?
No.
No, why not? Alright, it can be
No.
Juba.
To finish that up, and then come over here. With the two casters, this is like the most awkward room for low-level tanks.
Yes.
I mean, really, for any tank. Tanks in this game just don't have much to deal with, like, getting casters to come to them.
Arrange silence. Come back here.
You want to go the other way? Yeah.
Yeah, Croft lights we gotta kill, man. Croft lights.
Need that experience.
Exactly. This is Miro Prentice's first foray into the world. She needs to experience it as much as possible.
It's true.
Yay, more treasure. And I leveled up.
Nice. I'm about to level up.
Oh, I learned Fists of the Earth.
I've got that.
Oh my god, Miro.
What?
Last night, I got Keeper of the Lake. and there was a pugilist.
This is
A
good
pugilist?
There was
Not
a
even a monk?
pugilist. Yeah, I was like, why are you a pugilist? Like, immediately. And he wasn't even using fists of anything.
Ah,
Old time. I
that
was
hurts my
like,
brain.
why? And he was like, I get extra cross abilities.
I'm gonna.
And I'm like, I wait to see like him using like archer shit or something. And he's not. And I'm like, well, what are you using for
Yay,
cross
silly.
class? Oh, silly's AFK. And he says, reanimate. And I'm like, what? And he's like, in case the healer dies. I'm like, that's useless. And he's like, no, it's not. I'm like, yeah, it is, because you can't use it in combat. So we do the first boss. And I was telling him, like, you know, your monk thing gives you extra stats. And he's like, yeah, like testing or whatever. I don't know what else he said. Then he was like, I think he knew I was getting on his case, and he's like, I'm from Germany. And I'm like, and then we kick him.
Okay, but I'm from Germany is a terrible excuse. What is that?
His English was perfect.
I don't care if it is English.
Race reanimate.
I think a better excuse would have been like, I'm 12.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with German people that they can't use like basic logic. So that's a horrible
Yeah.
excuse.
I prefer to play suboptimally. It would have been.
I
a
was
better
like,
excuse.
you're not using cross-class abilities, and you're not even using your own abilities.
You're using like Keen Flurry.
I use Keen Flurry.
Well, now I was like asking Celia, I was like, are the fists from being monk, or do you get them as a pugilist? But now I know.
I think the
Could have at least had fists first.
Fists of Fire might be limited to monk, but I don't think so.
Yeah.
It looks like it. I don't see it on my list. See Fist
It's
of Wind and
actually
You can
yes.
also learn it from a like a quest though. Those ones don't show up.
Fists of Fire you do learn from a quest. It's a monk only quest, so it might be usable only as a monk.
Well, he should have had fists of stuff. There would have been no harm in that.
It would have
Fist
go
of
along
Wind.
with his like philosophy of doing the most he can for the party. One would be reducing his damage.
Jeez. It was... Yeah.
I could have seen him using Fist of Wind.
Yeah, Fist of Wind is actually fairly decent even though, because it increases your
Yeah.
movement speed. Alright,
Right.
so, boss fight.
For Chimera.
Piamet, you get to voice this cultist. Get ready.
I do? Okay.
Move up and be ready to listen to what he says. Go.
The master will be pleased.
I need AoE
Oh, look,
abilities.
I know, right?
It's
I was
okay,
about to
I'll
say that.
aid it for all of us.
You've probably done more damage than the rest of us due to the fact that you can AoE.
Probably.
Alright, Juba, be ready.
Gotta wait one more.
Mira's preventing me from soul striking more. Or siphon striking more.
Alright.
Who summons me from the void to reside within this crude vessel?
Asshole.
Alright.
You seem surprised. Did you not cross our gates in search of blood? Come hither, children of the dawn. The undying master will drink deep tonight.
Alright, so those of you who have played Final Fantasy I should recognize this guy. He is a reference to the Mind Flayers that were an asshole in the Marsh Cave. Basically, they're the boss that everybody died to in Final Fantasy I at some point. Alright, when you're ready, silly. The Eternal Calm. I wonder if that's a reference to Final Fantasy X. Alright, so he just casts water on the tank, but then he'll tether himself to these inconspicuous imps, which that name just feels wrong. And makes himself immune while it's alive.
I never know whether it's like actually more threat to keep hitting him. Or there's no point to bothering to do that.
For Paladin, you can flash him and get threat. I don't know about Dark Knight or Warrior.
That's cheating.
Another inconspicuous imp, and then we'll kill
I
the.
probably can, since Unleash is also, yeah.
Yeah, but it does damage. So is it the damage itself that gets the threat, or is it? Whereas Flash doesn't do any damage; it just generates threat.
I'll look at the tooltip for when he goes immune and figure it out.
I mean the threat list?
No, well, I'll look at the tooltip to see if it says like immune to physical damage or immune to magic damage, you know?
Oh.
Or if it's just immune to damage.
He's just immune.
Probably. Doesn't even give him a tooltip, actually.
Yeah. I didn't remember there being a tooltip.
Yeah, just...
That's why I was like, what are you talking about?
Thanks, EOS, for tanking that mob for a second.
There you go.
Yes, will do her best.
Unfortunately, we will not be seeing a level 2 limit break yet. Here we go, you can see it again. Look at that sword, beautiful. Victory.
Traded copy of Dark Vows.
There's Piamet in the background. Fitting, since she loves Tam-Tara so much. Alright.
Yes.
That's the loot we got from our second dungeon. Foe Striker's Tabard is actually better than what I'm wearing. No, it's the exact same. I'll just greet it.
It looks cool.
It's the same outfit as I'm wearing now, but red. So I'll wear that. See? Same thing, just red. Alright. And that, everyone, was Tam-Tara Deepcroft. We have, I think, one more major thing to do in the game before we're out of time for today. And that's not for another 45 minutes, so don't worry too much about that. How long is this? What number of videos is this? 3. Okay. Yeah, before we start the next one, I'll reset the recording. I need to go back to Miounne, so I'll just teleport.
Just throws me right off your mount. It's very rude.
So that you get to be the voice for the boss of the next area we go to. Alright, so I need to find a repair guy. Is there a repair guy in this area?
The black rabbit trader might repair. Oh no, there's a repair person in the adventurers thing.
Is there? Okay. I never repair in Gridania, so...
Or Gridania, it's like Windurst.
Yeah. Alright, where's the repair person here?
It's on the
I see them.
right-hand side. Yeah. Sorry, the screen share is a little choppy.
It's okay. Alright, we are up to Miounne. Are you ready?
No, because I see you repairing.
The screen share is not working anymore?
It's just slowed. I'm okay. I see you at Miounne. Welcome back, Miro. I'm reliably informed that your foray into the Deepcroft was a success. Nor did I expect anything less. Veteran's ringing endorsement left me in little doubt as to your capabilities. Even so, you are to be commended. Bowlord Lewin asked me to pass on his thanks. I must say, it's something of a relief to be able to call upon such a capable adventurer. Sadly, death has become an ever more common occurrence within our fraternity of late. Times being what they are, the guild is constantly inundated with petitions. We are hard pressed to find enough hands to deal with them all. While this means no shortage of work for able souls such as yourself, it also provides ample opportunity for the inexperienced to overreach themselves, with predictable consequences. As if to illustrate the point. Avir's gone, and it's all your fault. If it hadn't taken you an age to heal him, he would still be alive. But I tried. He bolted out of range before I could finish the spell. He shouldn't have been so hard-pressed in the first place. We should have done more to lighten his burden.
That's you, Juba.
Bah! To the hells with this pathetic excuse for a party. I'm leaving, and it'd be too soon if I never see your faces again. Goodbye and good riddance.
I'm leaving as well. I doubt this comes as any surprise, but I never liked you. I only suffered for your healing, but you couldn't even do that one thing right. Cruel though this may sound, you brought this upon yourself. Oh, and by the way of some parting advice, get rid of Avir's head. Bury it, cremate it, do whatever the hells you like with it. For God's sake, stop carrying it around. It's just, get rid of it, alright? Oh, wait, don't leave me alone, please. I'm so sorry, Avir. Please forgive me. Seems like this had become all too common. That makes a dozen times in half as many days. Now you see why I'm grateful for adventures of your experience. I can send women like you on a mission without worrying that you might not return. Well, not so much at any rate. Speaking of missions, I would entrust you with another. About a bell ago, I received a message from my counterpart in Ul'dah. She seeks the services of a reliable adventurer, and you are nothing if not reliable. If you think you might be interested in this task, say the word, and I will be glad to share the details with you.
Alright, so I get some more bronze pieces. Perfect. Now, remember that scene. That chick was carrying the dude, the tank, the guy, Avir's head with her for some fucking reason. We'll come back to that at a later date. That story arc is not finished.
So, you're not averse to taking a little trip? Wonderful. As I mentioned earlier, the request comes to us from the Adventurers Guild in Ul'dah. Once you arrive, seek out Mimodi, the proprietress of the quicksand. Think of her as the Sultanate's version of myself. Chances are she'll send you into the midst of danger, but I have every confidence that you will pull through unscathed. Now, off you go, Miro, and good luck.
Alright, let's see here. So I'm going to teleport, and in the midst of my teleport, I'm going to reset the stream recording. We are going back to Ul'dah.